Okay, so we're going to discuss the ins and outs of our larger rotary phase converters. This is a panel for our 150 horsepower. Left to right here, our terminal box. This is where you connect your three-phase output, and it's all labeled down here at the bottom. This is for the idler motor hookup. You can see it's going through this conduit. This is where you'll bring in your utility, your 240. This is just a ground bar, and all the rest of this is just, this is the 240 that goes to your transformer. This is the 480 coming from the transformer, and this just connects your pony motor. Up here we have our capacitor bank. These are used to balance out your load. So we've provided a lot of extras. So depending on the load, you may have to add some capacitors in, take some out to achieve a balance. But we have it balanced in within 5% at the moment. And the procedure to balance this out will be detailed in the manual. Coming over to the front panel, our controls are just these two buttons. Our start button, our stop button. It's pretty self-explanatory. Start, this is the press, and it will do everything else on its own. So, the normal startup procedure is once you press the start button, you'll see this light illuminate. This light indicates that your pony motor is running, so you should hear it start to spin up. Once it's reached full speed, it'll connect power to your idler motor, and then this light will come on, and this light will turn off. Once your idler motor reaches full speed, it'll connect your load, which does that automatically. So then this last light will come on. So we have pony motor, idler motor, and load. Your load is connected. With these converters, it's very important to listen. So when you start it, you should hear a slow spin up of the motor. Then when this light comes on, you should hear the idler motor kick on. If you hear anything out of the ordinary, it's important to stop, avoiding a damage. So, I guess we'll demonstrate how to operate it. Okay, so after you check all your connections, we'll go ahead and turn on our 240. Everything's hot now. Normally this door should stay closed at all times, but we haven't knocked out the knockouts for the input, so we have to leave the door open. But once our power is running, once we hit the start button, you should hear the pony motor turn. And if you watch, once it reaches full speed, the idler motor will kick on. You should be able to hear it. Now it's running. It'll give a little time, and your main load will kick on. There you go. And then just to stop, and it takes a little bit for it to spin all the way down. It's important that you don't cycle power any more than once per hour to keep the motors cool. To adjust, turn this power off. To adjust the time parameters on your motor, we have these two timing relays right here. This one is for the timing on the pony motor, so how long the pony motor spins up before it connects main power. And this is for the amount of time it takes to connect your load. So these have been dialed in here at our factory, but if you need to adjust them, these are your timing settings for your pony motor on top, your idler motor on the bottom.